Good evening, distinguished guests, dear media friends and vloggers. Welcome to the Philippine Independence Day 2023 press conference. I'm RJ Andy of Kabayan Radio 94.3, and it is my great pleasure to moderate this conference tonight. And we are all aware that the leaders of the Filipino community in Qatar are actually preparing for a huge celebration for the 125th anniversary of Philippine Independence Day in June 2023. And they are definitely working so hard, as you can see, to make this year's celebration unforgettable with the Philippine Embassy's full support. With music, dance, and regional food, the festival promises to be a vibrant showcase of Filipino culture and heritage. And now to officially start this press conference, may I request Sir JC Aidaya to lead us on our prayer, and may I request everyone to stand up.
Thank you. Let's just put ourselves in the presence of God. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you today with grateful hearts, giving thanks for the opportunity to gather together for this PRESSCON. We ask for your guidance and wisdom as we discuss important matters that will impact many lives. We pray that you will help us to listen to each other with open hearts and minds, seeking understanding and common ground. May we be able to be respectful, kind in our interactions, even when we disagree. We may also give blessings upon our leaders, that they may be guided by your wisdom and make decisions that are just, fair, and may they be mindful of the needs of those who serve and work tirelessly to create a better future for all. We offer this prayer in the name of our Father. Amen.
Thank you so much, Sir JC. And now you may take your seat. And for those who are right there standing, you can definitely just check on comfortable seat and you can settle around, since we're going to start our press conference for tonight. And before that, I would like to acknowledge the presence of all of the vloggers, our media friends. We've got TFC Middle East. A round of applause, please. We also have Balitang Q. We have PHR Live, Pinoy Heart Radio. Where are you guys? We have Filipino vloggers in Qatar. We also have a Popsy TV, Fab and Aika, and of course, Travel with Makoy. We have John Earl Pereira, John's Tutorial, and John Earl TV on TikTok. And we also have the Team Payami Qatar. We've got Qatar social media. We have So Yummy Talaga. And of course, a very beautiful venue, vibrant venue. We've got Boss Gio Pares, Qatar. A round of applause, please. We have Subaru Girl. We have Papa Dong Discovery, Imaldai, Joel Baliedo TV. We also have Mara Daily, Tito Yan, Daddy Techie, Nal Pods, Uncle Boy T, Sher Mulang, Aris Maranan, and Pinoy Impact Creators, Cool Pinoy Kids, and of course, Bar 974 of Lumbar. A round of applause, please. Once again, today we have the committee of the Philippine Independence Day 2023 to attend this press conference, and it's my great honor to introduce them to you, our panel. So we start with our executive committee chairman, Mr. Jairex Abrasado. A round of applause. We have the executive committee co-chairman, Architect Marvin Tijada. We also have our program committee chair, Mr. Zai Marcelo. And for our Ways and Means Committee, Qatar, we have Engineer Mark Abendan, our chair. And for our Media and Publicity chair, we have Engineer Resi Foss, right over there. And for our Sponsorship Committee chair, Mr. Sky Gonzalez. Daming fans. For our Exhibits and Vendors Committee chair, we have Miss Laila Bernal. And we also have Licensing and Permit Committee chair, Miss Annalisa Diet. And for our Safety and Security Committee chair, Mr. Benjamin Buat. Thank you so much. And now please join me to welcome again Mr. Jairix Abrasado, our Executive Committee Chairman of PID23, to deliver a welcome speech. A round of applause, please.
No. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I don't know how to start these opening remarks. To be honest, seeing all of you here, but I'm just honored to be here in front of you, everyone. Yes, for the love of our country and community here in Qatar, including other nationality. Executive committees, respective chairs and co-chairs, bloggers, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I have been active in the community lately, including the business communities, because I'm the CEO of Business Partners Consulting, the only Filipino accounting firm in Qatar. I am part of the communities, Philippine Business Council as a founder, Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountant, founder and current community affairs, Maranatha Qatar leader, Philippine Eagles Qatar founder, training and advisory board of Overseas Filipino Investors and Entrepreneurs Movement. I have been supporting the community in my own little way. Then here comes the Philippine Independence Day 2023 celebration, which I strongly support. Then here comes the destiny. I was elected as a chairman of executive committee in spite of my strong resistance. But again, I am very much honored being the overall chairman of this fantastic, talented bunch, cream of the crop here in Qatar, the Filipino leaders and nationals. I will not mention one by one all these people, all these communities in the consciousness of our time. Yes, we, ExCom chairs, all volunteers, will do this as agreed for the love of our country and community in Qatar, including other nationality. I want everyone will shout, yes, we will, and we are. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, we will, and we are.
Thank you so much. I have been loved and blessed by Qatar since 2003, and recently experienced World Cup 2022. And I have here a pin of a Filipino flag, and I'm a proud volunteer. And we are promising, we agreed, the entire volunteers, that we are going to deliver the Philippine Independence Day celebration 2023 with love. Love, L stands for leadership, O stands for openness, and V stands for values, and E stands for excellence. I hope that each and everyone in the community will do this as agreed in the previous meetings or various meetings that we had already with the various community. Before I will end this message, I would like to request all my ExCom chairs and co-chairs to have this volunteer hardship pinned in their shirt. And as we are going to sing that song, Sana'y pag-ibig na lang. In English, I translated it, love instead. I will not sing anymore.
No, sing.
But I want. Okay?
ang isipin ng
Bawat isa sa mundo. As we are going to have this heart shape, and we are going to have this unity, the entire Filipino community united with love to deliver this Philippine Independence Day. I hope this will create until there to the floor, okay? Okay.
sana'y laging magmamahal.
Gawa kayo, Pink. Next one. Next one. Let's shake it, the energy from here to the crowd. Okay? Let's shake it and then go into the crowd. And now, guys, energy of unity and love to the entire community, both offline and online. Good afternoon, everyone.
Once again, a round of applause, please, to Mr. Jairek Sabarsada, our Executive Committee Chairman. And right now, we are supposed to have Her Excellency Lilibeth Puno, our Philippine Ambassador of Qatar. However, due to prior commitments, she's unable to attend today's press con. Also, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our media partners. We have the Peninsula and, of course, the Gulf Times. Thank you so much. And right now, may we call on the Program Committee Chair for the PID23 Roadmap presentation.
Hello, good afternoon. Once again, I'm Sir Sai. I will just give you a preview of what is gonna to happen on the exact day of the celebration on the 23rd of June. So definitely we will have the parade in the morning of all the Filipino organizations. We will be having. And it starts with a parade in the morning with all the organizations that we have here in Qatar. Next, as you can see on the board, we have the committees, the different committees and the subcommittees involved for the different and various programs that we will be having on the day itself. The date will be officially on the 23rd of June, 2023. So I'll be expecting all of you guys and all other fellow Filipinos and non-Filipinos alike. It will be at the Sheraton Hotel on West Bay, so I believe everybody knows where it is. And it's also accessible to the metro, so I believe most of our kababayans can be there to participate. And sorry. The official theme of this event will be the Fiesta Filipinas, or the Fiestas in the Philippines. It's the festival celebration, so you can expect with a festive environment that we will be having all day at the venue. It starts with the Almusal ng Bayan, which is a free breakfast for everyone, but take note that it's first come, first serve basis. So we cannot cater everyone. Those who can come and there's still food on the table can avail it. And then we will proceed with the parade of all the organizations. So this is what I'm trying to talk to you about earlier. Next, you will be expecting with the cultural and traditional festival presentations. We will be expecting 17 regions, consists of the Philippines from region 1 all the way to the Bangsamoro region. So we will trying to be inclusive with everyone, be it a traditional, be it a cultural, or be it a small tribes, they can participate. At the end of this PRESSCON, the available is the application forms, the mechanics, and the guidelines of these things. We will also be having the Filipino Cuisine Bazaar, so we will expect that we will have Filipino foods all around the place. I mean, not all around the place, but there will be a definite place um, designated where you can experience, taste, and dine with Filipino foods. We will have all Filipino restaurants to be in there. Also, you can expect the regional exhibits where you can experience Philippines from, as they say, Batanes to Hulo, from the upper part to the lower part of the Philippines. Yeah, it's like going back home and experience Philippines in one whole exhibit. So there will be exhibits from Region 1 all the way to Region 17, showcasing their local products, their local delicacies, their local festivals, happenings, and so on and so forth. There will also be we will also be featuring the Filipino traditional games, or we call it the Palaro ng Lahi. So I believe each and every Filipinos is young at heart. So you can expect, invite, and encourage your friends to be there to play our traditional Filipino games. As of this moment, I believe we have already come up with 15 traditional Filipino games. So you can expect the kadang-kadang, the chinelas thing with this can, tombang preso, and so on and so forth. So it will be available for kids, for adults, for young at heart, and feeling young. So everybody is invited. There will also be the music part of being of us Filipinos. So there will be a traditional Filipino vocal solo, or we call it kundiman. We will be having the male and the female category for this competition. And we will also be having the tagisan ng Bandang Pinoy, or most popularly known as the Battle of the Bands, the Filipino edition, because they will be showcasing original Filipino musics. Dates and important venues will be announced later. As I can say, there's vocal solo. And one of the famous highlights, and celebrated all over the world with each and every Filipino organization, which is the coronation of our Mutya and Ginoo ng Kalayaan. It's not only happening in Doha, but I believe there will be also in Dubai and any other part of the world that there is Filipino. There's always a highlight for the coronation of the king and queen of our celebration. Next, we will be awarding of some of the people, businesses, and other things that needs to be recognized. So expectedly, it will be part of the program. There will be also a live production via online and any other social media platforms, courtesy of our media and publicity team. So those who can't be able to attend live at the event or at the venue itself, they can still experience the whole celebration via at home or in their own phone or at the convenience of any social media or platform that they will have. We will also be launching the souvenir magazines, courtesy of also our energetic media and publicity team. So you can expect all of the stuff that will about to happen on the 23rd, before and beyond, will be all in that magazine, immortalized forever. And we will be expecting all of you in there for your community support, both financial, moral, physical, or any other supports that you might render to our Filipino community. So I believe, guys, that's my part for now. We will be entertaining questions later. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sir Zai Marcelo. And right now, may we call on the chair for PID23 Sponsorship Committee to introduce the sponsorship opportunities. A round of applause, please. Mr. Sky Gonzalez. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thanks to Sir Gio Laila of Boss Gio Paris Restaurant. Can we give a round of applause, please, for allowing us here? And of course, our host tonight, Mr. Abdullah Al Harkan, on that side. Thank you so much, the sponsor of Boss Gio. And of course, for the flower arrangement that we've got here tonight, we have the Tulip Flower Shop, Miss Shariza Noble.
Hello. Ayun. Again, good afternoon, everyone. In behalf of the Sponsorship Committee, we are welcoming or we are inviting everyone, those who has businesses and who would like to sponsor this event. You can approach us right after this PRESSCON so we can discuss with you the opportunities and the benefits of being one of the sponsor for this napakagandang event natin for this coming June 23. So again, we are expecting you to support us, to support this activity, and you can approach us via WhatsApp, email, personal after this PRESSCON. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sky Gonzalez. And since I've mentioned already a while ago that Her Excellency Lilibet Puno is unable to attend tonight, so I'd like to let our chairman to receive the flowers in behalf of our Philippine ambassador. Thank you so much. You may now sit. And at this moment, we are going to be open for questions coming from our audiences tonight. So before we proceed to that part, may I just remind everyone that we do have press conference rules for PID 23. And number one, there should never be more than 2 queries asked at once. Number 2, each and every query must be only relevant to the PID 23 event. Number 3, all queries must be asked only during the question and answer session, which follows the conclusion of each panelist's presentation. Next is the person posing a question must first identify himself or herself and the company that they work for. And lastly, all inquiries must be direct and concise. Again, before we proceed with the question and answer portion, once again, let me just say thank you to our host for tonight. We have the vloggers. If you do have question, you can definitely just go ahead and join me here in front. Do we have any from Balitang Q? How about from the Peninsula?
Hello, good afternoon. My question is, it will be held in Sheraton, but specifically inside the Sheraton or at the Sheraton Park? And from what time will it start? And how did you come up with this celebration? Because last year it's not as grandeur as this one. So what the people can expect, because we're expecting around 30,000 people. And the performers, it will be from the schools, communities. Sir.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Philippine Professional Organization, with regards to our venue, the selection actually comes into process. And upon the site visit and inspection, the committee had agreed to finalize with Sheraton. Basically, Sheraton have a matchless ballroom, and it has a huge place. So we will cover the entire Majlis, which has two ballroom and the conference center. This conference center will cover almost 5,000 at peak or more, and then the Majlis can cover up to 900. There's a balcony where VVIPs can also occupy, and this venue will be, of course, in the closed area or inside the Majlis room. There will be no events or gathering outside the venue. So as discussed earlier, this is accessible to Metro. There are available parking areas just nearby. So all the kababayans can attend this PID 23. And we are really excited to host this event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And now, can we have someone from the Gulf Times? Qatar tribute. So, okay, please proceed, sir.
To continue with the questions, all Filipinos, groups and communities is encouraged to join in different and various competitions and programs that we might have. It's not only focusing on schools, but in every Filipinos here in Qatar. So most later on part of the program, you will see the application forms. There will be a unified statement in there that it will always be endorsed by a Filipino community, not specifically by school or any other organization, but at least Filipino community. And the program will start exactly from 6 in the morning up to 11 or midnight, at least midnight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And now, may we have from Qatar Tribune?
Good evening. My name is Darlene. I'm representing Qatar Tribune. I just would like to ask, what's the difference from like the previous PID celebrations we had to date, this coming 2023 celebration? And can we announce, are there any special guests coming? So thank you so much.
Thank you for that very good question. We have co-chair Marvin will answer the first part, and then for a special guest that's coming, maybe our sponsorship chair, Sky Gonzalez, can answer that. Thank you.
Okay, good evening to everyone. On behalf of the Philippine Professional Organization, Qatar, has been discussed by the EXECOM together with Chairman JREX of the Philippine Business Council. On the onset, we have agreed that this celebration should be inclusive. So we are going to be allowing the participation of all the Filipino organizations. This is different from the last year because last year this was just a handful of organizations that are participating, most particularly the professional organizations. As you can see, all our program segments are catered to include even to the grassroots organizations. And we make sure and we have been sensitive to emphasize inclusivity in all of the segments, particularly one of them for the Mutya at Ginoo. We are allowing also 18 to 35 years old. Also, any civil status. And then we are allowing participants coming from all the Filipino community organizations. And as well on the parade, we wanted to have the inclusion of all these Filipino organizations as well. In the meeting, in the initial meeting with the Philippine Embassy has emphasized that they are taking the back seat, giving the opportunity to organize this Philippine Independence Day celebration with the Filipino community. And as you can see, one of the things that is quite different from the last year is a large number of sectoral representation. So from professional organization to business organization, to religious, to schools, and to the media. So everyone has a part. So what we need from you is participation and volunteerism to make this possible. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and also to add on, there will be a regional exhibits, and maybe Laila can explain to that, which is kind of different from the previous.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ini-invite po namin kayo, lalo na po yung mga regional community na mag-reach out po sa amin. So far po nakagather na po kami ng mga more than 10 na regional. Pero but still we are looking for community na yung sila talaga yung nagdadala ng community ng regional. So it's very hard to find them now kasi hindi natin alam kung ano na ba at hindi na active. So kahit na yung aming database, hindi na namin sila ma-reach out. Now this is our chance at least to invite ng mga Batanggenyo, mga Kabite, yung mga taga Batangas. So para ma-showcase naman natin, ito kasing ating event na to is magpo-focus din siya sa regional. So thanks to PSD, they sponsor 17 booths. So the community will magdi-display sila and they decorate the booth as kung paano ang regional na gusto nilang gawin sa isang booth. So if there's community na walang fund, we will willing to help and do some fun. So please reach out po tayo sa mga committee, especially po sa chairman. We really need to find and those community. Kasi ito lang po ang magpapaganda ng ng ating programa. At talagang kailangan nating ipakita ang ating regional. So please do some yes sir, there is some. Okay. So dito po yung sa region 1 yung Ilocos region, then Bangus Festival, and region 2 Cagayan Valley, region 3 Central Luzon, region 4 Calabarzon, region 4B Mimaropa, region 5 Bicol region, and region 6 Western Visayas, region 7 Central Visayas, region 8 Eastern Visayas, region 9 Zamboanga, Region 10, Northern Mindanao, and Region 11, Davao Region. Please, kung sino pong mga nakakakilala sa mga region na to o mga friends na i-invite, kung kilala ninyo po sila, please tell them to reach out with the PIDC23 committee po. Salamat po, sir. Thank you.
So to add on that, we want the entire community in Qatar, including the other nationalities, that they will have a glimpse of the entire Philippines in one day, in one location. So it's a very good thing that we can invite other nationalities, so for them to feel the Philippines if they haven't visited, and then it will trigger for our friends to come over to what particular region that they enjoyed, maybe the food, the dances, all these things. All right, so that's one of the objectives for that. To continue the question on the celebrity might coming over. Okay, Mr. Mark, Engineer Mark will add something, please.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening. Going back to the question, what make different for this year? Yeah. So being the chairman of the Philippine Professional Organization last year and organized that Philippine Independence Day together with my team. So I would just like to simply say that the difference for this year is we will make it special. Once again, I would like to say we will make it special. So we would like to showcase to the world that we, the Filipino community here in Qatar, will make our country proud, that we are united and we serve with love, which means leadership, openness, value, and excellence. So we will work together, all of us, and ensure that this event will become successful. Thank you.
In addition to that question, actually we are still in talks with celebrities in the Philippines. Siguro just give it to us now to surprise you kung sino yung guest natin. But definitely we will have. Okay?
All right, and I'm quite excited for that celebrity from the Philippines. Sir, baka bigyan mo naman kami ng clue.
Maganda.
Okay, it will be discussed
Maganda.
on another event, right? Anyway, we have from Balitang Q.
Good evening, everyone. Marlene Flores from Balitang Q. And with reference to what Sir Gyrex has mentioned earlier about encouraging people, even from other nationalities, I would like to know, because I've noted that there's like an online registration platform if anyone would like to witness or attend or participate in this big celebration of the Philippine Independence. When would that platform be actually available, and when is the closing date?
Yeah. Very good question. One, we have that data, we have that registration for the safety. Part of our committee, Chairman Bong, it's part of the strategy why we needed registration. And also, there will be just in case, an emergency to that, those who haven't registered. And for the update on that, I think we are just going to release when it will be available. We are still in progress discussing for the registration. But yes, it is an online registration and will be coded, QR coded. And we're trying to make sure that things are covered in a way that there's also an IT part of it, and also to avoid, to estimate as well the crowd control and what's going to be the action of our HECC. Would you like to add, Chairman Bong, on that aspect? Thank you.
Yes, actually, the reason for that QR code is in the safety side, we know basically how many persons attend the event, and eventually in case, God forbid, of emergency, we know how to handle or how many individuals could be evacuated on the place. And of course, that's a part. And then another thing is, it's one way of tracking down also who are the what are the specifics of those personalities who attends the event.
Yeah, the dissemination of the online registration will be, of course, soon. It will be soon. And even those kababayans that will not be able to register, we have the walk-in registration. We will open it. So with regards to safety and security and the numbers, those who will not be able to register, we will open an walk-in registration. But again, this will be a QR code system.
We will update on the specific date that we are going to release the date for registration. Yeah. We would like to acknowledge first the chairman of the Philippine Business Council, Mr. Greg Luayan, and the Romel Ruenda, which is the also the Philippine Business Executive. Thank you.
Good evening. My question is concerning the medias and social medias. So we all know that we have a lot of social media and medias. And you're also concerned with the crowd control. Is there any specific number per organization or per media which will be allowed during the coverage? Like, for example, there's a lot of social media which has a lot of members. So that's my concern.
Thank you for that question, Palitangkyu. We have our ExCom media, Ma'am Nell, and to add on that.
Good afternoon. With regards to the media, social media, influencers, we have this core committee and then we have guidelines. So if you're social media or influencers, please approach Mr. RD. Siya po yung in charge sa atin. So you need to list down because later on, from TFC. Okay. Okay. Please approach Mr. RD. Kasi siya po yung later on will give you all the guidelines. Kung saan kayo magstay during the program with regards to the dignitaries, we will allow everybody. Okay? Only thing is that we will just follow the media policies or media requirements and then we will be having these budgets. So, para lahat tayong mag-cover. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nelly. And may I just acknowledge the presence of the chairman and one of the owners of Boss Gio's Pares, Mr. Amin Nabezade. A round of applause, please. Thank you so much for coming, sir. And again to Mr. Abdullah Al-Harkan. All right, thank you. Now, do we have any questions coming from our... Oh, we have from Bar 974.
Hello po. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat and thank you so much. My name is Haven. I'm from Bar 974 powered by Loming Barako. My question is for those Filipinos who would like to reach out to the community leaders, do we have a single point of contact or do we have a Facebook page? Do we have a website? Is there a WhatsApp number that we can reach the community leaders kung sakaling gusto nila mag-consign or gusto nila kunwari mag-propose ng anything, they want to participate to anything. Of course, the pictures will be posted to a website or what na pwede nilang i-grab. Can we have the information, please?
Thank you for that. Do you want the media? Well,
With regards to our Philippine Independence Day, after this press conference, this is our kickoff. So Mamaya po, magpo-full blast tayo. Meron tayong social media like Facebook. We have the contact information also. And then we have Instagram, even the TikTok we have. We have also the website. Later on, lalabas po lahat yan. So we can see our contact details in there. From different committees that you wanted to approach, meron po din yan later po.
That's a very good question because right now we want as early as possible the interaction from the community, and spaces are a bit mabilis ang benta natin ni Ma'am Laila because they are very active with approaching anyone. For example, with related to vendors, if you like to sell something, food and non-food. There is a specific part of that in that venue. So yeah, it is indeed a very good question. The number to contact, the whatever request from the community, we'll try to accommodate it because it is a mandate of our dear ambassadors that everyone should be involved in this celebration. Okay. To add on,
Yes,
Member Laila.
thank you, Chairman. To add on po dun sa vendors natin sa non-food and food, sorry po dun sa mga food vendors, actually puno na po kami. Doon we have, I already accept like 20 food vendors. So, bibigyan ako ni Sir ng mga 20 pa uli para meron pa akong 20. So, marami na po tayong nakuha sa food. So, nag-i-invite po ako dun sa non-food na mga gusto nilang i-promote yung mga businesses nila, small businesses, lalo na dun sa mga flyers lang po. So, please reach out po sa amin. PM na lang po nila ako or i-WhatsApp sa number ko. Pero sa sa food vendor namin, please, kung meron pong gusto pang mag-join, at least maglalagay po kami ng at least waiting list. Medyo matagal pa po. Baka may mag-back out po at magkaroon po ng chance. At bibigyan tayo ni Sir Alvin ng marami pang booth. Thank you po.
Ayun. In line din po sa contact informations regarding with all the events and any Filipino community who wants to be involved, all the comprehensive guidelines, mechanics, and regulations will be posted later. Numbers and contact persons will be available at the end of this press conference. So anybody who wants to join in every segment or in every program that we will be having on the 23rd, makikita nyo po doon lahat. Pati forms and application forms, nandun po lahat. Thank you.
Yeah, just an addition to that, as per Ma'am Laila, actually, the venue really is quite small for all the food vendors and non-food vendors. So we have laid out in such a way that those who cannot enter the main ballroom can also, feel what's happening inside the ballroom. So we will be having a stage at the conference area where you can witness some folk song or acoustic songs. Yeah. But yeah, of course, it depends on how many vendors will be subscribing. Then we will perhaps add more spaces for them. But of course, it will be in collaboration with the safety and security.
Hello, good evening po. Akala ko nakalimutan na ako ni Chairman.
Dr. Rosana.
Anyways, I'm Dr. Rosana Millar Barrera on behalf of Filipino Dentist Organization in Qatar. Regarding po sa Ginoo at Mutya ng Kalayaan 2023, which I believe one of the highlights of the PID 2023 events. So, ang nakakatuwa po rito, ibang-iba po to sa last year because last year we only cater ladies and this time with the gents. So the pageant is open to both, of course, male and female candidates. Age, take note, 18 to 35. So, hindi pa huhuli. Ano ho. And yes, pwede pa po kayo, Ma'am Laila. And then, eto pa yung medyo kakaiba pa rito ha. Nako, nakita. Regardless of their civil status. Single, double, married, whatever status meron po kayo, you can join freely. And soon, lahat po ng details, ipopost po yan sa Facebook. Kahit may anak, kahit 10, whatever, open po, but be sure you are a member of any bona fide PhilCom, which means kung hindi po kayo member, like kung may dentista po dyan na gustong sumali, open po ang aming organization. Lapitan nyo lang po, and lahat po ng details naman nasa fan page po yan. Yun, kailangan po magpa-member kayo. And it will feature 17 pairs. Listen, 17 po. So, ang dami yung chance. May kapartner pa kayo. Kung ang isang organization, wala po kayong maipresent na isang pares, you can merge other organization. O malay nyo, yung mga single, dyan pa makatagpo ng lifetime partner. O diba, go kayo dyan. Kaya, isa po ito sa pinaka-highlights, and you will cater different
single mom
provinces, yung kanila pang mga traditions, culture. So, makikater nyo lahat ang inyong mga talents, performances, and there will be question and answer. Kaya po, alam naman po natin, ang lahing Pilipino ay napaka-smarte, matatalino. So, hindi lang po tayo physically outside magaganda at magagaling. So, kailangan i-cater nyo po lahat-lahat. So, makita po ng buong mundo kung anong merong ang Mutya at Ginoong Kalayaan 2023. So, ayan na po ha. May nakita na po ako ritong pwede pong mag-apply. Thank you po. Okay, yung tatlong segment po, una po doon yung introduction po, yun ang lahat ng mga yung 17 pairs. So from there po, meron na po tayo agad scoring. And then we're having also the question and answer, the interview. And then the Filipiniana, the best Filipiniana attire, and the vintage barong and Filipiniana. So lahat po ng details, anyways, we're having another PRESSCON of each highlights ng events po. So doon, maririnig niyo po at ma-explain po namin more deep for today. Ito lang po muna.
Good evening, everyone. My name is DJ Mia of Pinoy Heart Radio. And so, madalas ang Pinoy Heart Radio ay isa sa mga nag-live coverage ng mga ginagawang Independence Day dito. At normally, 2 araw talaga ginaganap yan, Webes, Biyernes, And this time, kakaiba. So, since Friday lang ito, 1 day lang, and marami tayong inaasahang mga programa. Ano po ba yung plano nyo para sa advance kaalaman lang ng mga viewers natin? Ano yung pinaka-plano? Magkakaroon ba tayo ng multiple stage o isang stage lang para doon ganapin ang nasabing mga nakalinyang programa?
Very good question. Indeed, isang araw lang muna tayo ngayon. Though we are really looking at 2 days. And then, yun, medyo gahol tayo sa oras, with the kind of preparation. But the team is really trying to really be very efficient when it comes to executing this event, even though it's just a day event. And we're trying to use, like for example, this one, the social media and the media, in order for us to really, to help us support on whatever impact for the preparation of the event. And to answer the question about the layout and spacing of the event, we have here the program chair, Mr. Sai, and then maybe the Ways and Means, if in case.
Okay. In regards, sir, with the flow and the preparations of the program, it will be divided into three categories. The first category will be the freedom, fellowship, flavors, and food. That will be in the morning. It will be the opening of all the booth, both non-food and foods. It's also the freedom or the fellowship that we will be having the parade. It's also Filipino because we will be having the Laro ng Lahi during those time. In the afternoon, there will be folks, fascination, festival, and fiestas. So since it's after lunch, people might have the tendency to be sleepy. They will experience the 17 festivals of the Philippines from Region 1 all the way to Region 17. We will be having finalists or dance competitors to show you what is exactly the chosen festival from Region 1, Region 2. So I believe within this period from after lunch all the way before the evening event of the program, you will be exploring, experiencing, and enjoying the festivals of colors, tradition, and culture of the Philippines. Next, on the later part, which be after the festival, you will be also enjoying the Filipino music. There will be the vocal solo competition, Kondiman, both for male and female category, and it will be highlighted with the Tagisan ng Bandang Pinoy. It will be the battle of the band. Details will be posted later online, and even the contact person, Mr. Mark Davis is here. He is the committee chairman for the subcommittee chairman for our Battle of the Band. You can approach him like later, those who are interested. And on the evening time, there will be the fashion and flair. It will be the showcase of Filipino creativity when it comes to fashion and flair. So there will be the showcase of the Mutya and the Ginoo ng Kalayaan. Sir, for the stage.
Okay. The initial plan will have live streaming inside the conference center. There will be television sets in several areas. And of course, as I've said earlier, there will be a additional stage to play some Kundiman song or acoustics. No, it will be just nearby the food vendors or for food booths. No, so that those who will be eating, they will be entertained. No, we will be having a lot of entertainers in that particular day. So whatever will be conducted inside the ballroom, we will be having live streaming outside the ballroom, or that will be inside the conference center. I hope I have answered your question.
All right, so anyone from our media friends pa or vloggers na pwede pang humabol ng questions? Okay.
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Jay, and I represent Musikerong Pinoy in Qatar. And my question is about security. What would be the safety and security of the venue in terms of safety and security of the attendees and also the participants? And meron po ba tayong procedure or let's say mga team na assigned sa bawat activities?
Okay, very good question. Thank you for that. We have the Executive Committee for Health and Safety, Mr. Ron.
Good afternoon everyone. Good evening na pala. Thank you for that question. No? Napaka-importante po talaga yung safety and security ng venue, especially yung mga mag-a-attend sa ating event. As for the Safety and Security Committee, headed by our Chairman Bong Buat, We would like to inform you that we already have made a meeting and marami na pong nag-commit from other organizations to volunteer. So most likely, nasa 300 na po yung nag-approach sa amin at nag-submit ng interest. So as for the team, there are subcommittees, okay, that will be assigned. Like for example, yung medical response team, no, headed by the Philippine Nurses Association. Okay, nandyan po ba sila? Okay, wala. Okay, yung emergency response team, okay, that will attend any kinds of emergencies. Like for example, magkakaroon po kami ng emergency hotlines through WhatsApp. So kung halimbawa po, upon entering the event, meron na po tayong mga flyers or meron na po tayong mga information na magsasabi ano ba yung number in case of emergencies. There will be security and marshals team. Sila po yung mag-arrange po ng event. Sila po yung magra-rounds. Sila yung mag-attend doon sa ating mga attendees during registration. Of course, there will be traffic management team. Okay? Importante din po yan doon sa mga mag-attend ng ating venue na may mga sasakyan. Okay? So there will be some team that will arrange the traffic control. We will have our lost and found team. Okay? In case na meron pong mawala, may mawalang asawa, may mawalang girlfriend. Yan. May mawalang gamit, cellphone. So meron po tayong booth that will be arranged prior. So meron po tayong mga ibang teams katulad ng BBIP teams, yung mga registration management team, food safety team. Importante po yung food safety kasi marami po tayong foods na ipiprepare at nandun po sa ating mga booths. So the Safety and Security Committee is comprised of a lot of organizations. So katulad po ng Face Qatar headed by Bong Buat. Okay? And of course, all the volunteers will be provided with the required information and trainings. So hindi lang po tayo kukuha ng mga volunteers para sa event, no? Iti-train din po sila kung ano po yung saan po yung venue, paano yung crowd control, paano yung traffic. So the flow will be trained by expert professionals in events and crowd management. So yan lang po. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, sir. And I think we still have one, two, three.
RJ, still we have
Okay.
Chairman Bong to add that question.
All right, please proceed.
So, gusto ko lang pong banggitin lahat kung sino yung nagkaroon na ng commitment na mag-volunteer para sa Safety and Security Committee. Face Qatar, PNE Qatar, TBO. Actually, TBO is composed of different sororities and fraternities headed by Cholo. So, actually, mga ilang fraternity ito na nabanggit niya, almost 10 fraternities. Sandali, excuse me. And then, APO, PMF, Eagles Qatar, GSSI, RUGBI, SDG, CIAISI, o Samahang Ilocano, BAC, GLQ, SGBI, DSSGBI. So, actually, talagang nakita namin yung commitment ng bawat isa. So, which is, yun na nga sinasabi ni Chairman kanina, na kailangan ang ini-encourage ng Philippine Embassy yung participation ng bawat isa, lalong-lalo na yung mga nasa Filipino community. So, here it is. To secure the event, actually, the Safety and Security has a comprehensive plan. Kaya nga, binanggit ni Engineer Ron kanina, yung mga aspeto o different aspects ng safety and security to ensure na magiging safe yung bawat isa, papunta at pauwi. So, thank you.
All right, we still have an additional note for that.
At actually, hindi lang din po security niyo yung assured ng PID23 Organizing Committee, pati din po yung mga inquiries niyo regarding with our government entities like the SSS, the Pag-ibig, the OWA, they will be there din po. They will have booth to cater what you needs and questions, suggestions, and even the Department of Tourism if you want to go to travel to Philippines, and even the HR professionals for those who are looking for jobs, you can come at the event not only to purposely enjoy the show but also to connect and to apply. So one thing for sure, it's not just security, also information, enjoyment, and even inquiries. Thank you.
All right. I think we still have 3 more questions from our guest.
I'm Daddy Teke po. So on behalf po ng anak ko, sana yung tanong ko. Kasi dumadami ngayon dito yung mga homeschooling. So hindi lang sila under ng PSD or PSIQ. So meron ba tayong specific activity para sa mga bata para maramdaman nila yung kultura ng Pilipino na Independence Day na hindi under doon sa mga schools na yun? And paano sila makakapag-register?
That's a very good question for the growing community sa mga homeschooling. Do you like to add for the program address to that specific sector in our community, program chair?
Actually, as nabanggit ko earlier, we have the Palaro ng Lahi. So there will be the games for kids also. It is crafted and designed to Filipino kids to experience the Laro ng Lahi that we have. There will be a specific time for the adults. At the same time, there will be a specific time for the kids to enjoy the games. But definitely, aside from that, I believe the ways and means and the EXICOM is trying to come up with something to cater the kids. I believe, as we have discussed before, we are about to put inflatables for kids to enjoy, but considering the date and the heat of the day, I believe we might come up with something else. But for sure, kids will be enjoying with the event also.
To add on as well, if the community, the homeschooling community would like to participate in this aspect, we can also collaborate, or you can also reach out with the program team and these being, we can say that, something that a first mover on this particular activity, okay? So we expect you, the homeschooled children, to be in that sector of our program, all right?
Magandang gabi po. Ako po si Makoy ng Travel Green Makoy. So, I have 2 questions po. Number 1 po, kasi po summer na po yung June 23. At maganda naman po ang location natin, Sheraton. Ang pinakamalapit po is DECC Station. Paano po yung mga magta-travel via metro po? Ano po yung mode of transportation po nila papunta sa ating... kasi pag maglalakad, pawis-pawis na sila pagdating sa venue. So, ano po yung natin mga backup plans? And number 2, meron po ba tayong designated parking para sa mga attendees and also sa part ng mga members ng committee po? Yun lamang po.
Thank you for that question, Makoy, Travel with Makoy. Maybe the Ways and Means Chairman, Dr. Elvin, can answer the question.
Yeah, good evening once again. The Sheraton actually is strategically located in the parking areas. The hotel itself, they have parking area, and nearby there are public parking, like nearby Ashgal or Karamaa, and also we can utilize Qatar National Convention Center. There is a basement parking, and also we have the city center. But these are paid parking. But if you want to have free parking, you can utilize areas like along Corniche or the hotel itself. But this will be a come-first-served basis. Now, with regards to those who will take the metro, we will discuss about it. maybe we can do the pooling. We'll check, we discuss it. It just so happened that we will be having like a bus, and with the printed like this one, what we have here, the PID sticker, we will discuss it, how we can help our kababayan, to cater coming from metro to the site. I know it's about 1.5 kilometer from the metro station. We know that we have presented it during the EXECOM meeting to the ambassador and to the migrant workers office. We have said that this will be walking distance from the metro to the venue. But I agree with you, it is summertime, and maybe, pagpapawisan talaga sila. No? We will see how we can extend our help to our kababayans.
So there will be some updates on that matter, so that hopefully we can have the Ways and Means Committee will give more info on that. Yeah? Thanks for a very good question.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ting Olasa, and I'm representing Filipino vloggers in Qatar. First of all, I would just like to commend each and every one of you for this endeavor. My question is, what is the ultimate goal this event hopes to achieve? Since you all said this is just a one-day event, what are your hopes and aspirations before, during, and after, in the long term? Thank you.
Yeah, very good question. So we have co-chair Marvin, Architect Marvin, who will answer the question.
Thank you very much for that encouraging question. When we have discussed this, one of the things that is very clear to us is we need to showcase our Filipino culture and tradition. As you can see, I had talks with the media execom, Ma'am Nelly. Our participation in the FIFA is on the voluntarism side. I know that we have performed a lot of our Filipino culture during that time, but there are so many organizations that are culturally related and performing, but they didn't have the chance because it's not clear what is Filipino culture. So one of the aim of this PID is to really invite the other nationalities and even Filipinos, those who have lived in Qatar, maybe they don't know exactly what is Filipino culture and tradition. We wanted to narrate with our logo, with our team, kalayaan, kinabukasan, kasaysayan. The endeavor of the whole program is to explain to Filipinos, to other nationality, what is Filipino culture and what is Philippines, what it can be offered, why they need to go to Philippines. The program itself that was crafted together with the programs committee talks about these milestones. It will talk about the what is our history? How did we gain independence? Because we are celebrating independence, kalayaan. What are our hopes for the future? And I know that when we are forging to the future, we need to really understand where we came from. We need to explain to other nationalities what kind of food that we have, what our music, our dance, the bayanihan spirit, the hospitality that we have, because we are very cheerful people. We know that our country is having lots of calamities and disasters, but still the Filipino spirit is up. So for our other nationalities and dignitaries, we have programs like in the afternoon from 1 to 3, Cheersai, that we are going to have narrative of the history of the Philippines going to the present time. And then from the present time, we will be having 17 regional showcase. So coinciding with the Boot Festival displays and also it is connected towards to the evening time. So from the morning up to onwards, it's filled of opportunities to learn. It might sound academic, but you will feel it through the performances, through the interaction, through the all the segments of the program. So I believe, I just hope that it answered your question.
Yeah, it's a very good question. We just had our inaugural meeting last 5th of April. So it's kind of, a month already that passed. And the team has been very solid in the objective on what we really, really wanted to achieve this Philippine Independence Day in that short span of preparation. So the first, yes, we indeed dig down on the foundation, the framework on how we are going to have this event in a strategic execution where we have the output while attaining the different objectives of the Philippine Independence Day. As mentioned by Co-Chair Marvin, all those things, so it's gonna be like a refresh on everything about Philippines after pandemic. And this is one of the key role that everyone has to play. That's why I'm trying to really give a very strong message of unity. We have a very short preparation, and yet we have a very, very clear ambition of really delivering a world-class Philippine Independence Day that the different nationalities that here in Qatar, that we consider our home for how many years or year, we want them to feel in one go in that place. So I'm just thankful enough having a very strong leaders, crafted everything. The terms and condition is not easy to come up with, to start. Each committee has been very responsible enough to really hit the deadline. Maybe during the Eid holiday, you're enjoying down to the beach. You're enjoying down for a holiday somewhere in a very nice hotel. But these people in our community, we have been, the executive committee, the subcommittee, has been in a series of discussion. Each and everything has been considered. So I hope that we are targeting, that we are going to bring the Filipino community to the next level of united, love, showing love to the country where we are enjoying. I hope that we are just going to set aside all the differences and be inclusive in delivering this event. I know this is our event. I know that we can deliver it, but we have to deliver it in a manner that we have a strong love foundation and unity. And to add on,
And to add on with the question, for the long-term effect of this event, actually the first was the very simple, to solidify all Filipino organizations here in Qatar. And the next one, eventually, it will be the most anticipated and participated event of every Filipino here in Qatar. Yung maaalala natin na pag June 12, Independence Day, lahat ng Filipino united to attend this event. Kasi as we all know, Qatar is the most, most people with international backgrounds. Qatar is an international stage. So we Filipinos are very eager to showcase and to show each and every people here in Qatar that Filipinos are very united when it comes to their Philippine Independence Day celebration event. Thank you po. Thank you.
yes, please. I hope it's answered.
Hi po, good evening. I'm Ika po from Fab and Ika. I'm social media influencer, content creator. And first of all po, I would like to thank everyone for including us, media and social media, to be part of this upcoming event. So, para pong nasagot na din yung aking question, but ang question ko po is, we know that we are gonna celebrate Independence Day all over the world. So, ang aking pong question is, ano po yung uniqueness or anong kaibahan ng Qatar celebration sa iba't ibang bansa? Kasi meron po tayong mga hashtags po, di ba po? So, ano po din yung benefit nun? Ano po ang, para saan po yun? Yan po. Thank you.
Very good question. Medyo nahirapan ako doon. Anong uniqueness? May, anong uniqueness? May...
One-liners, okay?
Okay. Okay. Since I've been in Qatar since 2003, and I'm always really showcasing the Filipino culture, if possible. Kaya nakikilala niyo ako, I mean, if I'm attending a business community meeting, either of different embassies, I'm wearing my Filipino barong. Okay, I have long sleeve and short sleeve. And that's one thing that I'd like to showcase in this event. Na we are going to normalize the wearing of barong to the community. Minsan, ginagamit lang ang barong patay, ano pang mga kasal binyag. Okay, so I'm just trying to really crazy with my first event. But it's just like, it's really a big challenge for us. Where is our culture? Sasabihin natin na, ano yung damit nyo na may pagmalaki mo sa buong mundo? We have this. You know, alam mo ang ilalim ko na t-shirt is about Qatar. You know? Ang ibig ko lang sabihin is that when we are trying to create an identity to this country or to the world, having this simple as wearing our barong in a normal sense, in offices, and wherever it is very important for me to know your identity. You can be a half-blood, you can be you don't know how to speak Tagalog, but by passport, you are a Filipino. Once you are wearing this national dress and you're identified, for me, that is already a big achievement of having this 125 celebration of the Philippine Independence Day, normalizing the wearing of barong wherever you are. Co-chair?
To answer the question, what makes this different to other Philippine Independence Day celebration, we are very proud of inclusivity. I have been with lots of Independence Day celebration, but I guess the best thing that we have done this time is that we included the grassroots. All the suggestions were considered, and we try to replicate all of this, our concerns for inclusivity in all aspects of the program. Siguro yun yung masasabi kong different. Of course, nandito tayong lahat. Sinabi ninyo na nagpapasalamat kayo na na-include kayo. Ito yung bayanihan. Okay? Hindi sa literal na nagbubuhat tayo ng bahay. Oh, yeah, okay. Binubuhat din natin yung kalagayan nating mga Pilipino na nagtutulungan talaga tayo. So dapat yun ang makita na that's the bayanihan spirit that we have. Thank you. Other chairs?
And by celebrating together with love and unity, you and me will make a difference.
Good evening po. Sa akin po, yung tanong ni ma'am na anong pagkakaiba natin with the different country, no? I think dito is our time. Yung time lang po, time is gold. Dito kasi sa Qatar, syempre pag OFW ka, hindi tayo nabibigyan ang ibang bansa hindi sila nabibigyan ng opportunity na magkaroon ng 8 hours or 9 hours job. Sa kanila, sa Amerika, sa UK, lagi silang kailangan nila trabaho ng trabaho ng trabaho. But here in Qatar, we have the chance, we have the time to meet yung mga Filipino, makagawa ng ganitong malalaking event. So, yun ang pagkakaiba natin. Hindi lahat ng mga Pilipino sa iba-ibang bansa nagkakaroon ng opportunity na magkasama-sama sa isang event. Yun lang po.
Yeah, I think a part of the inclusivity, we would like also this to be there will be equality. No, I remember during one of our meeting, the migrant workers office ALAB or Assistant Labor Attaché, he wants everybody, no, up to the the level of ano tawag dito, yung mga nasa kasambahay, no, we want them to be part of this event, no, and that's why this is different from other, no, yung equality. Nasa baba ka man o nasa taas, everyone that will be joining that event will be equal.
Ang hirap ng tanong, but anyways, for me po, after these events, uuwi po kayo na, I want to encourage all the Filipinos to love and being proud of. Because hindi po lahat ng Pilipino ay meron pong tinatawag na yung pagiging patriotic po. So after this event, definitely you will go home po na masasabi niyong, I am proud to be a Filipino.
I believe what makes unique about this celebration is being interactive. What it makes different from any other, because I believe in the event of any other countries, you will just go to the venue and then just watch. But within this event of PID 2023, you will be indulged, feel, hear, touch, and experience Philippines. So it will be interactive, and we will assure you of that. Thank you.
Ang yung difference ng team natin sa Qatar, because we have a singing chairman. Meron tayo kumakantang PIDC chairman ngayon nakasama. So yun yung make us different. Di ba? Sample, abangan po natin. So isa po yun sa difference natin.
Yun lang, isa rin, nag-umpisa ako sa construction, nag-umpisa ako sa kampo. So kung paano unique yung celebration ng bawat, lalong-lalo na ngayon, is yung inclusivity ng bawat isa, lalong-lalo sa mga organizations. Kasi hindi lahat ng mga members ng organization natin is blessed, or blessed naman lahat, pero hindi ganun ka-fortunate. Pero dito sa ngayon, ang mga nauunang nagbo-volunteer is yung mga galing sa mga kampo. Chance na nilang lumabas, chance nilang makita kung anong meron sa Qatar, anong meron sa Filipino community. So kaya diyan tayo unique. Salamat.
I think ang difference natin dito from other countries is that we involve all the Filipino organizations from grassroots to the professionals. So lahat sila involved, and then for us, when we invite all the Filipino communities in here for a short meeting, we were overwhelmed. Sobrang dami. We never expected na ganun kadami yung mga organizations natin dito. So we really appreciate their volunteerism. And then one thing about the question about the hashtags is that for us, media, mga influencers, and others, is that sana gamitin natin kasi we developed this one, and then sana iisa yung gagamitin natin. Itong hashtag PID23, hashtag PID23 Qatar, hashtag Fiesta Filipinas, hashtag Kalayaan 2023, and hashtag PH125. So, sa mga influencers natin sa media, Please, we advise you to always use all of the hashtags that just I said a while ago. Thank you.
Good evening po sa lahat. I am Melissa from Philippine School Doha. So I guess the uniqueness that we have for this PID23 in Qatar is in relation to the inclusivity, because since everyone is being involved, not just all the Filipinos, but one thing good in this PID23 is the participation of all the embassy officials, because in each committee, there is one representative from the Philippine Embassy who is looking into or behind us with all this planning for the activities of the PID23. That's all. Thank you.
So okay. I think para sa akin, that ang difference natin is meron tayong ganitong PRESSCON. Meron tayong media, social media influencers, meron tayong media. Ewan ko lang sa iba kung meron tayong ganito. No? This is the difference that this team has made this time. Yun lang po. Thank you.
All right, I think we still have one more question.
Once again, my name is DJ Mia of Pinoy Heart Radio, and ito ay isa sa mahalagang malaman ng ating mga viewers right now. So bukod sa mga magagandang programang ipapalabas nyo o mapapanood ng ating mga kababayan, especially yung mga bibisita sa Sheraton mismo, meron ba tayong mga tinatawag na surprise gift o mga paraffol, ganon?
Hindi na surprise.
Surprise talaga. Pwedeng wala, pwedeng meron.
It's gonna be a lot of surprises, and we have the website of the Philippine Independence Day. It's still under construction though, but we also have the Facebook account, and more announcements will be later on. So we will just pray na all the things that the committee has been preparing for this event will fall align with the stars that we wanted to. And yeah, that's all I can say. Just pray that all these things will really align, and sometimes it's gonna be huge raffle.
Ayun, so hindi lang raffle yung meron tayo. We will be having preliminaries. Okay, so leading to the actual day, that will be announced by our program committee. So wait lang po tayo kung saan yan, kasi we have so many partners, they want to have all these preliminaries doon sa kanilang mall, sa kanilang, so there are so many events actually.
Ayun po, for the pluggings, abangan nyo po yung mga Battle of the Bands contestant natin. They will be showcasing their talented groups in the different malls of Qatar. Hopefully matuloy na, hindi pa po pwedeng sabihin yung pangalan. Ongoing discussion. Yeah, and even the contestants for Mucha, they will be appearing in one of the Filipino restaurants and malls here for pictorials and for promo purposes. So, makaka-expect po kayo na palapit tayo sa 23, marami at marami pang surpresang darating para po sa mga kababayan natin.
And we needed the same crowd to be part of this activity in order to really make it mind-blowing to the community, na will join, will witness the event. So from this day on, I would like to thank all the influencers and the bloggers and media for really coming up with all these avenues in spite of the short notice at walang artihan, di ba? Nakita ko lang yun sa So napakatindi ng unity so far na ipinakita ng bawat isa. And let's continue doing it till the big day. All right?
All right, I believe everyone is pleased in the committee's response and, of course, about your questions and concerns. And for that, let us give them a round of applause, please. And I'd like to ask each of the committee if you do have any last, not the last message for this event though, but last message for tonight, Muna. Okay, can we start up from security?
From the safety and security, rest assured na we can deliver what is to be delivered safely. And of course, with the cooperation of the community itself, we are hoping and praying that we can celebrate the 125th Araw ng Kalayaan safely.
All right, how about Doctor?
I am encouraging everybody po regarding po sa Ginoo at Mutya ng Kalayaan 2023. Nabanggit ko na po na regardless of civil status po, yun po yung pinakamaganda po dong di ba? Kakaiba po siya. So, join po lahat. Open, welcome po ang lahat.
All right, Miss Laila.
Ini-invite ko po at ang lahat ng mga Pilipino na sana dumalo. One day lang po na event. Isama niyo po ang buong pamilya niyo. Doon po tayo at i-workout po ng committee na inshallah makapagbigay sila ng special discount sa mga katulad nating mga vloggers para at least sama-sama tayong i-celebrate ang one-day event na to. Salamat po.
All right, how about Engineer Marco Bendan?
So on behalf of the Ways and Means Committee, we will assure you that we will ensure that our schedule of works and deliverables will be successfully attained before, during, and after the event. And let's continue to work together with love and unity. Indeed, we could make a difference.
All right, for our co-chairman, Architect Marvin Tejada.
Sama-sama tayong ipagdiwang yung ating kalayaan sa paraan na alam nating lahat na tayo ay kasali. At maipagdiwang natin ang kalayaan doon sa tema na kalayaan, kinabukasan, kasaysayan. So, makakaasa po kayo na lahat po ng programa talaga pong you will be proud and you will be loving your Filipino heritage. Yun lamang.
All right. How about Miss Nelly Rosapa, our Media and Publicity Chair?
In behalf of Media and Publicity Committee, we are open for volunteers, especially for videographers and photographers. Please contact or approach Mr. Leo Bautista. And for the influencers, please contact Mr. R.D. Dilion.
Tara na, tayo'y magsaya.
Ayun. So once again, sa mga would like to support the event, mga sponsors, yung mga kaibigan natin that you know na would like to sponsor the events, please reach out. You can approach me or our team. Sino yung pwedeng tawagan, sino yung pwedeng kausapin. Please let us know para mas maging maganda itong event natin. Marami pong salamat sa inyong suporta.
Yeah, I am inviting each and every Filipino, regardless of you are a beauty influencer, a media, a beauty enthusiast, dancer, performer, declaimer, or singer. Kahit sino po, approach lang po and later you will find the mechanics rules, guidelines, and application forms of the different segments na meron po tayo. Thank you.
And of course, our chairman, Mr. Jairek Sabrasado.
Yung mga marites dyan at saka mga tulits, hindi na to maritisan at saka tulits, no? Ito ay nailabas na talaga sa community. Lahat ay talagang invited to do this. Huwag na tayo maging sobrang critics. Huwag na tayong sobrang perfectionist sa mga bagay-bagay. Tayo gawin na natin to kung anong ikabubuti sa ating celebration. Gawin na. Kung ikaw ay sabihin natin, okay, pupunta lang ako doon magsisitting pretty, it's not enough. Kung ikaw ay may passport na Pilipino, dapat simulan mo na ngayon ang iyong pag-involve for this activity. Ito ay hindi laban ng parang epidemya. Ito ay ating selebrasyon na bawat nationality or bawat Pilipino dito sa Qatar, no? Ipagmalaki natin bilang Pilipino. Ipakita natin on June 23rd. So kung meron kayong mga special request or something na gagawin for the success of this event, huwag mo nang imaritis doon sa mga kanino pang mga tulits na yan. Okay? Diretso nyo na sa committee. Gawin mo na, ganito, chairman. O anong solusyon? Huwag mo yung pag-away-away pa eh. Di ba? So dapat bigyan nating saya. Walang kulay, walang anong mangyari. Bigyan natin ang saya. Ang only thing for this celebration is that maging masaya, maging feel mo na ikaw ay Pilipino dito sa Qatar. Okay?
Right.
But thank you. All right, so before we are going to, I just feel that the sponsor of the Bulls,
Boss Gios, Paris, Qatar.
Maybe it's good to have also a message on this event.
Yes, we'd like to invite Mr. Abdullah Al-Harkan to welcome everyone tonight.
First, I will tell you about my language. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Arabic. In, I think, Kabayan, Salamat, Biham, Dam, Kayo. Okay. And I am happy to see you all here in Bosgio restaurant. And inshallah, this is not the first time. Inshallah, we will see you second time. And tomorrow I have work in the morning. So inshallah, not only this home, we will make also another home, like, you know what I mean home? Restaurant, but I tell home, because we all together in this area. Next time, inshallah, we will open the second branch in Assad. And I hope, inshallah, we will see all there. Salamat.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abdullah Al-Harkan. A round of applause, please, to him. And, of course, one of the owners.
Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm so happy to serve you. And, you know, we are, I think the Filipino nationality, the best in the world. Always, they are happy. They think about what we call, Mr. Jawan, the happiness also. And we are, yes. Inshallah, next time we will open the next branch in the Al-Sad, and we will improve our business. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Armin Abizade. And I think our committee did its best to... Oh, andyan ka pa pala, sir. Boss Gio.
Okay, guys, it's a pleasure having you here. Marami pong salamat talaga dahil it's a memorable po ito kasi lahat po ng mga importanteng tao na kilala ko po at mga nakasama, marami pong salamat sa inyo, sa mga vloggers po, sa mga media po. Maraming hong salamat. Ito po, nandito lang po kami sa mga ganitong events. Kami po ay welcome po. In behalf of my mga kasama ko po, sa mga sponsor ko po, at saka yung aking amo po, Mr. Amin. Masaya po sila na nakikita po ang ganitong mga ganitong pagtitipon dahil gustong-gusto ho nila ang mga Pilipino actually. And then I will take the credit po kasi para po akong ambassador. I mean representing you guys. So yun po. Maraming salamat.
All right, thank you so much, Boss Gio. And again, our committee did its best to address all of our inquiries. However, if you still have questions, perhaps, I think they're more than happy to discuss it with you. And by the way, we have a Philippine flag pin. Wear your pride. Uh, it's gonna be distributed. Hindi po buy one, take one, ha? Just one, all right? All right, I'd like to ask everyone, including the sponsors, the owners, to take pictures with our. Hello.
Yung ibang committee, sir. Sila, Sir Romel. Ang darling. Ha? Hindi nga siya tatawagin. Ano sila sa likod yun?
Hello po, Sir Romel ng
All committee,
please
please
yung
come
all
over.
committee, Sir
Yeah.
Ed. All committee po,
Chris.
please.
Chairman Res.
Karesi.
So we are going to have our signature pose, which is the connected heart, united in love. Okay, so yun ang ating signature for this Philippine Independence Day pose, no?
Dito lahat po. Para kompleto ang ano.
All right, lahat ng mga vloggers, media friends. Tapos walang mapipicture, no, at the lahat na sa harapan. Yun lang. Dito tayo.
From TFC, please, or ABS-CBN. Sino pa nga?
Ate Mary! Ate Mary! Heart na naman yan. Nakakapagod talaga.
Finally, we have come to an end. May we have our co-chairman, Architect Marvin Tejada, for our closing remarks.
Good evening, everyone. I know that everyone is very happy. Muli po, on behalf of the Philippine Independence Day Celebration Organizing Committee, and also from the Philippine Business Council at sa lahat po ng organisasyon nakasali sa komite, EXECOM, for the chairmanship of each of the committee. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa kalipunan ng mga media, influencers and bloggers. Special mention as well to Kabayan FM for arranging this PRESSCON. Also sa Balitang Q, thank you so much. Also with Pinoy Heart, yes, ABS-CBN, the BAR, I've seen something. Yes, thank you so much. Ano pa po yung mga organization na hindi pa po namin nabanggit, maraming salamat po. Darlene, okay, Barline. And also with the media newsprints, right? From Tribune to Peninsula, also Gulf Times. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Hoping sa mga next po nating mga press cons. And also to our very good MC RJ Andy. Thank you so much, okay? Sa mga susunod pa po, maraming salamat. We are expecting your full support. Alam kong hindi ito ang una. Marami pa po. More time. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. And for that, let me just say thank you again sa TFC Middle East. Andito pa ba? We also have Balitang Q, Pinoy Heart Radio, Filipino vloggers in Qatar. We have Papsu TV, Fab, and is this Ika? Ika, right? Travel with Makoy. TikTokers, nandito pala. And Jan's Tutorial, Team Payami Qatar. Talaga bang yummy na yummy? Pakita nga. We also have Subaru Girl, Papa Dong Discovery, Joel Baliedo TV, Mara Daily, Tito Yan, Daddy Techie, Nalpads, Uncle Boy T, Share Mo Lang, Aris Maranan, Pinoy Impact Creators, Cool Pinoy Kids, and of course, Bar 974 by Lumbar. Ayan. So thank you so much for coming tonight. We appreciate your presence. And we hope to see you all again this coming June 23, 2023. Okay, so let's just take part of this big celebration that our local leaders have put a lot of effort into it. So once again, palakpakan naman natin sila at palakpakan natin ang ating mga sarili for tonight. And also, I'd like to again thank you, Boss Gios Pares Qatar, for this wonderful experience. And of course, I'm also inviting everyone to visit Boss Gios Pares Qatar. And of course, ranging from any Filipino dishes to a perfect place with a perfect menu. And that's Boss Gios Qatar. Round of applause, please. Once again, this has been your Ate Girl, RJ Andy of Kabayan Radio 94.3. Thank you so much. And I'll see you soon again.